back, everyone. We have a really special video for y'all today. We are quite close to the crib, and we are going for some monsters in our local creek. We'll show you guys how we catch them, what we're using, where to fish, and the best times of the year to target the elusive, the amazing, the spectacular, the massive, and the very tasty bluegill. Follow us along as we venture through the weeds down to a beautiful creek bed under this awesome bridge. This is a great spot. All this structure here, I can actually already see stuff popping out the water a little bit right through here. And if you look a little bit further from this bridge, you'll see a big old tree limb hanging down. And I'm not sure if you can make it out, but there's a little waterfall trickling down back that way. So we'll see how far we get. There's a lot of great water here to fish, so we should be very fortunate in this episode. So what I'm using today, I have my Ultralight Daiwa set up. This rod's probably about 5 foot something now at this point because I broke the tip off of it accidentally. And I have 2-pound test on this rod. We're using a really small hook. Not the smallest of smallest, but bluegill will even hit bigger sized hooks. I have one split shot on here, and we are going to be using corn today, the magical bait corn. That'll pretty much ensure us fish here. You can use a variety of different things. You can use lures, jigs, soft plastics, as long as they're small enough, depending on the size of the fish you're going for. And bluegill will actually eat minnows too, and worms. So you can really use just about anything. You can go bluegill fishing all the time, but today we're using corn. So as I rig up my line here, just a couple important aspects to go over for bluegill and really any panfish fishing. You want to be courteous of the spawning times, and you want to be courteous of when the fish are most aggressive, and that'll give you your best chance for catching them. Now, most of you will think about bluegill and think, wow, I catch them pretty much all the time whenever I want to, right? And they are very easy fish to catch. They're fun sometimes when they're a lot bigger, but targeting them when they're before spawn and during spawn is most important. So that's really early spring through early summer. We're gonna make our way back over to this bridge. There's a really nice pool over here. I'll show you guys that in a second. And we're gonna get some really dope underwater footage as well of these fish hitting our lines. So you can see there's a lot of bugs flying around. This is a great time of year to fish. All of those fish are coming up to the surface to feed. I already see multiple fish sitting under here as we speak, so we should get a hit almost instantly. Now I'm looking right here, there's 2 fish sitting right here. One looks to be a red breast sunfish, and we have a couple bluegill as well. So we're just gonna plop this right on in there and then look, smack. Oop. Got one. Look at that. Right off the rip. Great hook set too. That's a beautiful fish. Nice little guy. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, hey, if you love fishing. Oh, this is a great time. Now, most importantly, when you're handling these bluegill, 1, always wet your hands, which I did off camera. And 2, you want to make sure that their spines, on the back of the fish, do not nick you. There's a big one sitting in there. That red breast sunfish, Yanni. We got to catch that one. Look at that. Immediately. Nice pumpkin seed there. Wow. So already 2 species. And these are actually probably the most beautiful looking ones. Amazing colors on these guys here. So I don't know if you can see that, but absolutely beautiful fish. So I'm just going to quick unhook that one. So bluegill actually have tough mouths. Sometimes it's a little difficult to get the hook out. You know, if you just push down and back on the hook, it should pop out almost immediately. This one's actually giving me some issues here. I feel it slipping just a tad. Oh, come on, baby. Now, when you're handling a small fish like this, you want to make sure that you're not squeezing the fish either. They're really small, their organs are not that big, and you know, handle them properly and with care. Another pumpkin seed. Yep. And on this really light tackle, they actually put up somewhat of a fun fight. So this one's even smaller than the last one. So we've already got 3 fish in the bag here, 2 different species. Again, I do see that nice red-breasted sunfish in there. He popped right back into the water. Yanni's setting up the GoPro in the water right now. We're gonna see if we can get some cool underwater shots for you folks. Already off to a great start here. 3 fish, probably about 5 casts. So we'll see if we can get another one.
Down, yeah, let him go down.
Got one. Got one. Ooh, nice little rock bass, actually. Wow. Small fish, but it's beautiful. Let's see if I can get a good angle for you guys in the camera. Beautiful rock bass. They're so cool. They have those nice red eyes, black stripes on the bottom. I knew they were in here, but honestly, I did not know if we would catch one today. And we'll quickly unhook that guy and send him home. And he took off. All right. So first time testing this out, actually. This is the Ozark Trail Walmart brand spinnerbait. I think this was literally like 89 cents. So we're gonna see if we can get a fish on this one. 2, we're gonna see if it looks good in the water and if it actually spins, which I'm a little bit skeptical about. Usually the Meps or the Joes are usually about $3, $4 even nowadays. So if this works for 89 cents, might be a new go-to for smaller creek fishing and stock trout. Obviously, if we're going for something a little bit bigger game, we might use something a little bit sturdier, but we'll see how this one fares. Ooh, something's following. Yep, got one. Got one. Got one. Ooh, it's a bluegill. Wow, he just came up and swiped that thing. Look at that. First catch off the Walmart spinnerbait. So, it works. Yeah. All right, take it easy. Hooked on the outside of the lip, too. That's a strange hook set. But whatever. All right, guys, so we caught a ton of bluegill so far. We got Yanni over here throwing out the rooster tail, and we're gonna see if we can get anything off the spinner bait.
The little bass is back.
Yeah?
Yep.
Got him. Ooh, another species to add to our list today. Look at that.
We had to switch baits
Small
together.
bass, yep. Had to switch to the rooster tail, but man, look at that. Nice little spotted bass, actually. Hold that for me, Yanni. I'll get him off the hook for you. So, double hooked with the rooster tail, actually. We're going to be very delicate when we do this. Whenever you're handling small fish, you really want to be delicate. Sometimes they get hooked really bad, and it's a little bit difficult to get the hooks out, especially with these barbs on these sharp rooster tails. This is actually kind of a bigger lure for this fish to hit. Man, he really got hooked bad, huh?
Yeah.
But, you know, there we go. Awesome little guy. We're going to send him back. Hopefully he swims off. There we go. Got him. Ooh, this is a nice one. This is a tank of a pumpkin seed. Wow. This is an absolutely beautiful fish. So I'm getting a nice viewpoint there. Look at that. That is an awesome fish. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful colors on this one. It's got a big old fat orange belly on this guy. Ooh, stop that. Stop that. Come on, baby. I know. Send her home. Alright guys, thank you for joining us today. It was a really fun time, beautiful day out here on the creek. We had 4 species, probably about, I don't know, 12 to 20 something fish. I'll give the count at the end of this video when I go home and look at the footage. But yeah, quick shout out to our sponsor, PC Fun. Check out the link in the description below. If you follow that link, you can use code DCAM18 to get 18% off of your order, and that helps us out. So help us by supporting the brands that support us as well. So we'll catch you guys on the next one, and it was a good time. Peace out.